This is a story about a dog named Rocky who lived a life full of pain and sadness. Life was very cruel to Rocky. He spent many years alone on the streets with no food, no shelter, and no love. His days were filled with hunger, cold, and fear, and no one cared enough to help him. His body slowly became weak and tired until one day he could no longer take it. His face was so swollen that it was hard for him to move, and he could barely open his eyes. He looked like he was close to dying, and still no one stopped for him. Everyone walked by and left him there in pain and silence. But one day, a man came along and saw Rocky lying there. He could not ignore him like the others did. He felt something deep inside and knew he had to help. He picked up Rocky very gently, wrapped him in a towel, and placed him in his car with care. He did not know if Rocky would survive, but he was determined to give him one last chance. That is when Rocky's new journey began. The man took him straight to a vet clinic where doctors started checking him right away. The news was not good. Rocky had a serious infection that had spread from monks. It had taken away his energy, damaged his skin, and left him in terrible shape. The vet said saving him would be difficult, but not impossible. They decided to do everything they could to save his life. First, they had to do surgery to remove all the fluid from his swollen head. Then they began a treatment plan to stop the infection that was hurting him. Rocky had almost no fur left. His skin was dry, flaky, and covered in wounds. The room was filled with the smell of many years without a bath. But Rocky did not fight back. He stayed calm and quiet as if he understood that these people were trying to help him. After the surgery, Rocky started getting daily warm baths. The water soothed his skin and slowly washed away the years of dirt and pain. Each bath made him feel better, not just on the outside, but in his heart too. His new caregiver, Sarah, made sure he was warm and clean and gave him soft blankets and gentle hugs. She dressed him in soft clothes to protect his sensitive skin. Slowly, Rocky began to trust again. He started going on short walks and looked forward to them every day. With time, his strength returned and his spirit started to shine again. Weeks passed and something amazing began to happen. His fur started growing back little by little, the wounds on his skin healed, and the swelling in his face went down bit by bit. Soon, he could open his eyes all the way, and when he did, they were full of light and hope. The vet team at Seth Group continued to care for him with love and patience. They gave him medicine, food, comfort, and everything he needed. Every day was a small step toward recovery, and every step brought him closer to a new life. One day, the doctors finally said he was healthy enough to leave the clinic, but the best news was still to come. Rocky found a forever home with a family that promised to love him and protect him for the rest of his life. Now Rocky lives a life he could never have dreamed of. He runs in the yard, plays in the sun, and even runs through the snow in winter. He wakes up every morning with a full belly and a warm place to sleep. Rocky did not just survive, he became a new dog. His story shows that even the most broken lives can heal with love, care, and the second chance. Rocky is no longer just a dog from the street. He is a symbol of hope and strength, and he is finally home. Kindly like and share video for Rocky.